Here we are at Zingo's. I don't know if you're a member of it, I'm a member of the Bakersfield restaurant group, and it's just a group of people on Facebook. You can ask questions. There's always people jumping in with answers.
Where's the best place to get whatever?
Somebody mentioned biscuits and chocolate gravy. Never heard of any such thing. But the people on the group have, and they said the best place to get it, and it's not on the menu, you gotta ask for it. Zingo's this is Buck Owens Boulevard, isn't it?
Yes, this is Buck Owens Boulevard.
Okay.
We passed the Crystal Palace on the way here.
Yeah. We've been to Zingo's a couple times. Good place for breakfast, no question about that.
They have been in business forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
It's an old place. I mean, if you look at the sign, the big...
Oh, it's got a beautiful... We'll get a picture of the sign for you.
It's an old school, something that you would see
1950s
in
diner.
The Las Vegas sign museum.
Oh, their sign is amazing.
We already bit into it, and then we decided to do the video.
We had to try it.
The chocolate biscuits and gravy, it's just a really good chocolate sauce on a biscuit. Never thought of any such a thing, never heard of any such a thing. But it's good.
That's really good. Better than regular gravy. It's sweet, but it's not overwhelmingly sweet.
Right.
It has really rich, deep chocolate flavor without any bitterness.
Right. But it's not just like a chocolate sauce that you would put on ice cream or something like that. It has a gravy.
It has a gravy texture to it.
A gravy feel to it. It's really good.
It's excellent. I like that.
I got to keep this in mind whenever we're looking for breakfast from now on. Because we haven't been to Zingo's.
Well, they closed for a while, but I'm glad they opened.
We haven't been to Zingo's since pre-COVID. That's going to be one of the things that people use as a timestamp on their life now. Pre-COVID, after COVID.
Yep. When life began again.
I have, for many years, used different broken legs as timestamps. And oh yeah, that was before I broke my leg the first time. Yeah, that was after the second time I broke my leg.
Now I get to do pre and post Mongolia.
Yeah.
There's my big divider.
Oh my goodness. Mongolia was quite the experience.
It was.
Shower salt all over this.
Wonderful, and also one of the worst experiences of my life in terms of the accident itself.
I think next thing we have to do, Mongolia video-wise, is get that cooking episode edited.
Oh my goodness. One of the very first things we did, we took a cooking lesson with, at the time we didn't know them, but they're our awesome friends, Lee and Sue. Oh man, you're corrupting it with the hot stuff. Yee.
Absolutely.
Well, show them the size of your plate. It's bigger than your head.
This isn't even the hot stuff.
Not for me. But
that plate right there.
That plate, that huge plate. That is a mountain of food. And then look at my omelet. This is the chili cheese omelet.
I remember we're shooting with the 360 camera, so you don't have to show it. All I got to do is in editing, I take it and drag it over here and go, there it is.
All right. Well, anyhow, I got the chili cheese omelet, and instead of potatoes, I opted for cottage cheese. And these look to be homemade English muffins.
It doesn't look like what comes out of a package.
No, it does not.
And you got your orange marmalade.
And I got my marmalade.
Okay.
This is a lot of chili on here too.
I got chicken fried steak, hash browns, eggs over medium.
Look at that cheese. Oops. I just had a 4-inch cheese string fall off of this. That is very flavorful chili. It's got a little bit of heat on the back, but it's not so hot I can't actually eat it.
That's how you get to be around for decades and decades. And I mean, this place is a Bakersfield institution.
Man, that's got a ton of beans, but really good flavor. And there's like chunks of beef in it too. I mean, look at the size of that.
Looks good.
Not chili out of a can, I'll guarantee it.
Crispy hash browns on the outside, fully cooked on the inside, just right.
More cheese string. Look at it go. Oh, there it went.
And some more chocolate.
I'll steal a bite of chocolate to kill the fire in my mouth.
That chocolate is so good.
Oh my god, so good.
Good? Awesome.
Really good. Now, if we didn't like something, we're gonna mention it. But I have never had anything at Zingo's that wasn't great. And your beard is now sampling egg yolk. There you go. Better. I'm gonna eat some cottage cheese. This is actually fairly hot.
And even though we're still a very small YouTube page, viewership-wise, I've already had 3 things offered, and I won't take them. I pay for everything. That way I don't feel any need to...
Or not beholden to, yeah. It's our
Now,
honest review.
I've had people look at the reviews and say, "Oh, you say it's good stuff." Well, we've lucked out. And pretty much every place we've been has been pretty good because, you know, people got to compete.
There's been a couple of places I've been to where it wasn't bad, but I was underwhelmed.
Yeah. And we say so.
Yeah. But Zingo's, they also, I don't know if they still have them, they used to have cinnamon rolls literally the size of your 9-inch dinner plate. Giant cinnamon rolls.
I bet they do.
We can ask our waitress when she comes back over. Just because I'm curious. I wouldn't have any room to eat one.
I think that one of the things that these guys have learned over the years, the many, many years that they've been here, is if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
But when they remodeled, I mean, they might have repainted the ceiling. It's got like a stucco.
Looks like it.
It's got like a stucco on it, but the layout of the restaurant hasn't changed at all since pre-remodel. They might have remodeled the kitchen, which would be really nice for the staff. Man, this is a cheesy omelet. As omelets should be.
And chicken fried steak is what they used to call, back when I was a kid, a minute steak. That's been pounded. And pounded down for tenderness. hand breaded here.
Yeah, that's not frozen and
Yeah,
coming out of a...
This is not coming out of a box.
Alright, I gotta try this English muffin. Normally an English muffin is just a vehicle for holding delicious melted butter, which it does. Although the air pockets, the bubbles in here are much, it's a finer, I guess, grain, a finer crumb.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a ordinary English muffin.
And then not a lot of places carry marmalade, so that's always a treat. There we go. It's got really good, almost sourdoughy flavor. It's not a sourdough, but it's got a similar kind of a slight tang to it. Good texture. And of course the marmalade is grapes. The marmalade is just Smucker's out of the little cup. So the marmalade is
But
not
you always like that.
homemade, but I always like that. They do it well. Now there's another restaurant in town that has the most incredible house-made raspberry preserves. But we couldn't go there because my car is in the shop with Uncle George at German Dreams getting an oil change, and our behemoth of a truck won't fit in the parking lot at that other restaurant. So here we are.
When I'm driving my truck, there are places I refuse to go. 24th Street. I mean, sure, we could have parked across the street.
Yeah, it's really good. It's always jam-packed.
Yeah.
This is a more relaxed, leisurely kind of a setting.
And they have chocolate gravy.
And they have chocolate gravy, which the other restaurant does not have. That's really good.
You better have some more before I finish that off. Because I don't think it would be as good left over.
Buenos días, amigo.
A food eating competition. Take down a ridiculous amount of chocolate gravy covered biscuits.
Well, the thing is, you can tell it's not just an ordinary chocolate sausage. You can tell it was made with flour
Yeah,
to make a gravy out of it.
yeah.
Whereas a normal dessert type chocolate sauce doesn't have any flour in it. It doesn't like taste floury,
No,
but you can tell it's there.
it's got a really nice silky mouthfeel.
It's perfectly done. Drink some water out of a Pepsi glass. Ordinarily I would get coffee, but
Is
I've got
that
a
like Pepsi Clear?
Pepsi Clear.
Pepsi Clear? Really clear?
Usually I'd get coffee, but I got a stainless steel mug about that tall. I think it's 32 ounces full of coffee in my truck. So
Yeah, these
excuse me.
are at least 30-ounce cups. These are massive cups.
How's the
And
iced tea?
The iced tea is very, very good. It's pretty clear and it has no off tastes, which means they are maintaining their tea brewing equipment, which is nice. That's one of the things that a lot of restaurants let go. And I think there's some places I've learned to just not order my usual iced tea because it's not drinkable. There's one place that opened up that's walking distance from where we live, and when they first opened, the iced tea was great, fabulous. And it has degenerated to absolutely not drinkable.
Well, the thing is, does nobody that works there drink iced tea, or you think they would notice?
I sure notice. Ugh. It basically means, I mean, I could get hot tea, but other than that, there's no real beverages aside from water there that I want, because I don't want soda. That's not my thing.
Hot tea and a cup of ice.
Yeah, that would be better tasting iced tea than what they're producing. And I've nicely broached the subject with them and pointed it out as something that could be very easily addressed. They didn't. They said they were going to, but they didn't.
I mean, keeping all of your equipment clean should be
A priority.
just
Yeah.
a standard.
Yeah. I mean, like anything else, tea equipment is going to develop a biofilm, so it's bacteria and stuff that builds up and kind of clings to the inside of the pot. You can clean it and sanitize it.
So far, so good.
Oh my God, amazing.
Thank you.
And the chocolate gravy,
Yes. Old Southern recipe. Gotta love it.
that is good stuff.
Not a lot of places bring it to the table, but we like to keep people surprised right in the edge of their seats. You know what I mean?
Ah, yeah, he
So
learned
that's one of them.
he learned to ask for it.
Yes, it's a good one. You don't find it everywhere. You know?
Well, people talked about it on a Bakersfield restaurant Facebook page.
Oh, okay.
Somebody came there to the Facebook page and asked if there was any place in Bakersfield
That
to get biscuits and chocolate gravy. I had never heard of any such thing,
is right.
but almost everybody that replied said Zingo.
Cafe. I haven't even heard of it until I started working here as well, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a chocolate sauce, but you can tell it's a gravy because it's made with flour.
Yeah.
It's not like a dessert sauce.
Right. And
Really good.
people get caught off guard. It gets a little curveball. And then I go into you got the cinnamon roll, you got the French toast with the
Yeah, I was
sugar.
going to ask, do you still
All
have
those
the like
desserts.
9-inch cinnamon rolls? They're huge. They're dinner plate sized.
We did used to. That was one of our big traditions here, but under the
Famous
new
for
ownership,
it.
we didn't carry over with the cinnamon rolls, unfortunately.
Ah,
Those are really good.
those are really good.
The homemade, the big ones.
The huge
Everything's
ones. They were
good.
literally the size of your dinner plate.
Yeah. Full entree just in the roll itself.
Yeah, the one time I got one, of course, I took like 2 bites and the rest of it went
Yeah,
out.
take home. Yeah. Where you want it up. Are you folks doing okay so far?
We're gonna have to get a couple boxes.
A couple of them?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can
this
do that
is
for you.
fabulous though. Everything is really good
Yeah.
and we're so glad that Zingo's is still here. It's an institution.
Yeah. Good place to work. Appreciate it.
Do you know when it opened originally?
62, I think the summer of 62, early summer, late spring, I think it was in May sometime. It's an old convenience store for truckers to come through, get their truck washed, and then they could fill up. And the hotel wasn't here, the mall wasn't here, so they could just come on in and get whatever you needed.
Yeah.
You know, and then it evolved and got bought out and it evolved into a little diner cafe. And then it went through three remodels. This is the latest remodel, the third one. And you remember the original theme with the cars,
Yeah.
Yeah.
neon, the whole vibe to it. So now with the new ownership, they're really focused on the veterans, as you can see.
Yeah, there's a whole wall over there.
Wall of honor over here, dedicated to those that are fighting for the country. Some of them are retired veterans and of course currently deployed. You know, we've got a mix of gentlemen and women on the wall that we're honoring. So every Wednesday we have a veteran breakfast now.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've read about
Get
that.
sponsored, free coffee, free iced tea.
Yeah, I wanted to join the Navy.
Yeah.
1975 was when I graduated high school.
Okay,
It
yeah.
was the end of Vietnam.
All right.
So they're
sure.
they're sending everybody home,
Yeah.
and I show up,
Ready to go.
17-year-old kid.
Yeah.
I want to fly something, and then they took
That's
a look
right.
I took all the written tests, and they said, you can do anything you want.
Yeah.
And then they looked at my right leg,
Oh, okay.
which has a scar that does tricks. I mean,
That's wicked.
it's 2 inches shorter than the other one. It's had 7 operations on it. And they were like, no, we don't need people like you. No.
Well, they would have trained you to be a nuclear engineer.
Yeah.
But I didn't even know what that was at the time. And if I had
Yeah.
an
There's less
adult
desk
in my
jobs
life to
back
guide
then.
me, I might have went ahead and joined the Navy and got the education and everything. But
Or
I was just a dumb kid and
yeah,
nobody
you just gun hole ready to go. Yeah.
No, if I can't fly, I'm not going.
Well, sure. Yeah. That's what you wanted to do.
And I said,
Morning, brother.
I said, well, can I operate heavy equipment? I said, you're not physically capable of it. So I went to the Operating Engineers Union,
Yeah.
got in their apprentice program, retired at age 50,
See?
proved to them that I can do
Definitely
it.
worked out.
operating
Good man.
heavy
Good
equipment.
man.
And I've got a pilot license also.
What?
So
Come on, dude. That's cool. That's
It
an
was
achievement,
gliders.
man. That's so
it
cool.
was a glider pilot license, but
Still,
still.
you earned it. Yeah, man. Right on,
So,
dude.
yeah.
That's so cool.
Don't tell me I can't do something.
Come on now. You done did it. Yeah, that's cool.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Manufactured by ABC Advertising.
Yeah,
January.
these tables are fun because they've got ads for local businesses all over them.
And the one that's under your plate
The one that's
is
under my
interesting.
plate, we were interested in, but when I scan the code, it wants me to log in with Facebook instead of just taking me to their website. And when I key in the website directly, it's not bringing anything up. So I don't know if they're not in business anymore, but it was airplane rides. Not just any airplane rides, thrill rides.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Absolutely.
much.
Very welcome. Grab this out of your way here. Thanks
Thrill
again.
rides and scenic flights, including loops, rolls, a flight lesson, and video of your experience. And that sounded like something of great interest, especially for you. I don't know that I want to be doing loops and rolls yet.
Not right now.
No.
No, the accident she was talking about in Mongolia left her just a little bit beat up.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, it still hurts going around like a curved on-ramp. That centrifugal force hurts, so I'm thinking probably not inverted loops and barrels and stuff.
For any of you that have ever had a broken rib, even just one, and you remember what it felt like when you tried to breathe, or if, heaven forbid, you sneeze or cough, the pain, and it takes forever to heal because that rib is continuously moving 24/7. She's got 11 broken ribs.
They're getting better.
Think about it.
They are definitely getting better.
That was not a comfortable crash.
I don't think any is comfortable, but that was exceptionally bad.
She's lucky to have walked away from it.
Well, I crawled away, but yeah.
So anyway, yeah, Zingos.
Oh, definitely. All the thumbs.
Very good.
Really
So,
good.
thanks for watching. We're gonna put all this stuff into these boxes because it's way too much to eat.
Oh yeah, this is enough for many meals.
Yeah, good stuff. We got tortillas you can wrap that up in and make
A
a
taco?
chili omelet taco.
Anything left over in a tortilla is a taco.
Put whatever you want in a tortilla. It's like a sandwich.
You
A
could
Mexican
You
sandwich.
could have a taco and put your leftover.
Oh, I've done that a number of times.
Your leftover tacos.
A taco burrito. A burrito taco. Chili relleno taco. Whatever. Just put it in a tortilla. You're good. So we're going to get out of here, get on with the rest of our day. You guys have fun. Thanks for watching.